locking in the top lane. This comp scales pretty well because you have GP and Zeri, and Showmaker, you know, if you're in an even game state or behind, sometimes it can be tricky to get value out of LeBlanc, especially if you can't take the mid turret down.
Yeah, Exodia on the side of D plus Kia. Let's see how it goes in game number 1.
He has done it 32 times, Valdez.
Yes.
The guy Soul Stealer.
Yeah. Didn't used to be that way, but it is nowadays. And you can build up those stacks early on. We do see that, you know, we saw this actually in the first series of the day where we had Homolife Esports with their support, with their jungle, hanging around mid, just putting on a lot of pressure.
Oh.
Yeah, bit of pressure, but that's Meganar, and he's going to go in onto Lucid, who is just going to be taken down. Lucid not respecting the Meganar, goes in, gets punished. Palu comes up as well. And that's going to be first blood for the Giga Chat.
Showmaker, top side, the Gnar is winning the matchup, gets the Mega, they bait him. Speaking of baiting.
Yeah, Palu just going to go in there. They threw the bowling ball in and they said, well, they're probably not in that brush. But they were, and Palu died. So, absolutely.
This is how this pick happened. Lucid over the wall, flashes to get into ult range. Showmaker goes in. Ignite is just enough damage. That'll be his second kill. And his third and fourth stacks of Dark Seal, like you pointed out. Lucid with the long escape that, yeah, thankfully we won't be showing all of on screen here. And then this play, nice clear out of the minions here by Samver. So we are going to have the whole...
Yeah, I'm like, how far does the replay go?
I thought maybe something more interesting happened with Samver clearing the minions, but...
We saw it just yesterday. But this time they're just backing next to each other. Very friendly. And yeah, generally Showmaker does get the Luden's gun into the Soul Stealer. As Moham's just kind of out here trying to ward, and he might die. As over the wall comes the Meganar, the wall up will hit him as well as the house, and that is just a very straight up kill onto Moham.
Yeah, Morgan is in trouble now, however. I think he should be okay. He has Flash.
Yeah, also Lucid is not going to be getting in there. The team is still trying to chase on this one, but Lucid was just clearing a ward after he missed his vault over the wall.
Unfortunately, Morgan's not forced to flash, and I mean, that's another kill. Going over to Bro here, who will also pick up this Rift Herald.
All right, Palu gonna knock 2 away, and the rest of the team is pretty committed to this one. Moham's already through the gate. Palu pretty low as Moham will go down, but it's another kill. That does go over to Moham, actually, but another stack into the hands of Showmaker. But this Rift Herald was taken down by the side of Bro. Did they get the eye? It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think they were unable to secure that one. I think D+.
Say anything, but you know, with a vibe. What was that? What did I just see?
All right,
you're dead.
I'm a Bro lever now, Valdez.
Look at him.
I've seen it all. I've seen missed vaults over the wall. I've seen some flashes. We're going back to this one.
Oh no.
Let's
go
what do you
this.
think? Let's go for it.
Crush
Crush over the wall and over here.
Okay, they're trying to kill first mate Fate, and he will be going down. Another kill into the hands of Showmaker, as that is the one thing that hasn't really changed, right? Aiming's been getting gold, he's the gold king. Showmaker is putting on a show on the LeBlanc, and even though the rest of the map is on fire, it doesn't quite matter, does it?
No. Analysis, okay, here we are. Hex Flash into...
So it's actually Lucid who baits him in.
Yeah. But also left the Leon up because we got the counter. There, Showmaker is under threat here, but he is LeBlanc and has his ultimate, so I don't think they can really catch him. Well, not a fourth time.
Not again. This time, Lucid will go in, and Palu is, well, he's level 6. The rest of the team just left him to die, and now the TP comes in for Mininar. There's no Drake here or anything, so we're just fighting between the two supports. I actually applaud it. But if it's just on the map randomly and only used for disengage 95% of the time, generally not a fan. As Morgan is going to be forced to flash, actually gets hit by the engage barrel this time. As aiming is going in, he really wants to get this one down, but now he's just going to be slept, as will the GP. Here comes Lucid again, but this is looking good for the bros as the ult comes down. Kingen is on the run, and Lucid is just being ticked down here by Youngjae, who is super fast. We got a TP coming in as well. Fate looking to collect up on the top side, and these two are just pretty much dead. Down will go Kingen, and down will go Lucid.
Showmaker's just not here. Doesn't commit a TP to the play. They don't match. That will be Bro expending some big tools, but absolutely worth it. They can start Baron at 21 minutes now. Showmaker is not in position. Bomb is relatively nearby, but alone can't get anything done. These death timers are just too long. I think this one is just straight up gone. There's the TP from Showmaker. Let's see if he can carry this one. 2v5.
Oh, he's almost got aiming with him as well. Palu gonna charge away from the chains, and here comes aiming. That's one kill, and everybody's up against the wall. They're all going down. The Baron is going to be secured by first mate Fate, but that's all he's gonna be able to do. As nice blast going to get away from that one. Youngjae going in, but he's being chased down by the Zeri. Very fast here is the Lilia, but eventually does just get chased down. So many kills are collected by DK by the end of it all.
Yeah, 4 going in.
I guess we're just killing Palu once again, as he is in a really rough spot here. The only question is who's going to get the kill. It's going to be Kingen after the flash. Here comes Showmaker. Once more stacks. He already has 10, so he's going to need to build a Magi's if he actually wants to stack something from here.
He's got a Narvar. This looks like soul point for Bro, and they will take it. D+. Not able to actually come over here for a contest too low on the health bars. Everybody regrouping from that last exchange. And now Kingen forced away. Baron power play still in the negatives. But they're going to siege up this mid turret.
Yeah, they should be able to get this mid tier 1, especially because Showmaker is really just embracing the side lane LeBlanc and only going when they really need.
Yeah, have you noticed? Out is over here.
Uh-oh, Palu once again, just free food, gonna be taken down. That's the 6th death on the Poppy. They just keep finding him.
The death cap is so expensive. In today's economy, I mean, look, Showmaker's not made of money, okay, Valdez?
True, yeah. I think you should go Magi's as well. The sleep is gonna come down onto him and Lucid. Moham's just kind of here. He's like, hey guys, I thought we were fighting. And chasing down Showmaker is Youngjae. Showmaker goes back in, goes into the Zhonya's, but he is absolutely dead. 900 gold picked up by the jungler of Bro. Now, like the mimic chains that come out is like, well, now you're dead.
Yeah.
As Kingen, he's got his cannon barrage now, but man, Youngjae's doing insane amounts of damage right now. Kingen, very nice flash, by the way. Very showy in that one, able to get away from Morgan. Meanwhile, his team able to pick up tier 1 and mid.
They need to win some fights now. Like winning this soul fight, that is absolutely the way you could take this game into your hands as Bro.
Well, the poke that's coming out from this comp now that the GP is, it's not really online, but he's got a couple of items, and even just that coupled with Showmaker might just be enough to push them away before the fight even begins.
Just keep getting that barrel poke like you say. Morgan has his Gnar set.
Oh, even the poke from the Extendo Beam, as now that barrel will be denied, but Palu once again in a really rough spot. Lucid also on the flank here.
And Morgan doesn't have his Gnar anymore. This is super frustrating for Breon here, as aiming's just starting this one up.
Oh, we got Showmaker on the flank. He's outside of the bush. He's just going to show himself to Fate, who does take an insane amount of damage. There goes Kingen flying, as it might just be a straight-up flip, as Youngjae not going to get it. Lucid does pick it up, and immediately Youngjae dies. Showmaker gets in the backline. It's 3 kills for DK just like that, plus the Dragon presence there, but they just couldn't, because it was Mohammed aiming just there the whole time, as Showmaker just going to be maybe 100 to 0'd here as he hops back, and he's not hopping anywhere else. Down he will be taken, as, you know, Showmaker will play with his food. He always will.
Yeah, it might be selling the Dark Seal for a death cap. Yeah, I mean, right now he doesn't. He's not full build, and if he's able to just survive long enough to get more money, he will.
Okay, so Moham's here for some reason. Kingen is also going to get ulted as he throws down the cannon barrage. This is a very messy fight, but now aiming just going to be ulted away, and Showmaker TP'd into this one. I'm like, yeah, let's bring it.
This is somewhat in between both of our theories about how D+ can lose this game.
Yeah, okay.
You know, Kingen gets caught there. Moham a bit out of his depth there, let's say, a bit too far forward. It wasn't the greatest sleep from Youngjae, but hey,
If aiming flash the Keeper's Verdict, I think 3 of them die.
probably. He is full build, by the way.
But
He doesn't get stronger.
Yeah, instead he just, well, he could build a Zephyr.
True.
I've seen him do that before. You know, instead of doing the flash play and maybe taking down an objective or something, there was no Baron at that time. He saves it for the Baron fight and says, you know what, there's a better time to use it.
I mean, it's 100% aiming POG if D+ win. As just the most honorable member of D+, who didn't make any mistakes this game.
King is really trying to barrel his way into the lead, but it's not really working out for him.
He got the Mega Gnar activation, you know, by standing near Morgan, and then now it's gone. Well played.
Oh! Oh! Oh, a 3-man sleep! And it's Zonya's, and it's only Youngjae. They almost got Moham, though. That was, okay. Good effort, Palu.
That was almost like that famous international tournament sleep that happened around the same part of the map, where there wasn't any follow-up. This one less egregious, but still not ideal. That's a big ultimate down for this next objective fight, but they're winning the health bar trade until that.
Yeah.
Now they're not.
That's the thing. The poke in the late game from LeBlanc and GP is just so hard to deal with. And even though this game has been an absolute just, I don't even know what to call it, a circus of sorts. And
Clown Fiesta.
yeah, that's a good one. We should use that from now on.
It's a pretty good term.
Definitely never heard that before.
Yeah, no, like we haven't used it in a while because it hasn't always been fitting, but I think this is the game.
Yeah. And even though it is, you could just do that and then take Baron instead.
Yeah. The address, no return address. We are sending it. We're putting it right in the mailbox. And I think, bro, you cannot give Hextech Soul to this LeBlanc composition that has a full build Zeri on it, but they're just going to send it to the top lane. That's where they put the address in.
Giga Chad, give Hextech Soul. It's fine. No, they're going very late game.
And we'll see if he still wants to double Flame Horizon for...
He is the Gold King, so he deserves all the gold.
It does look like he's on track to potentially pick up the last one of the season.
Yeah, that was my understanding. He receives the gold, as we're going to ult first mate Fate, and he's just dead. So, nice little pick. You know, that's I think that's like the second time we've seen Vi and LeBlanc put their abilities together. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Alongside of the GP.
All right, D+, eyes on the prize.
They've been really focused in this game, but now they've been the most focused.
Let's see them take out that inhibitor and see if they can collapse Showmaker on the flank.
Moham is he's being bullied by Morgan. He's just gonna throw a solar flare into him and walk away. Morgan level 18 to Moham's 12. Moham's still very low on levels.
Eclipse is pretty crazy. Celestial opposition. And they're wearing down, bro, but they will not be defeated just yet. They are.
Yeah, and you know, that's just on the horizon. We do see Lucid going in, the ult flash, and down will go Samber. He didn't exist before, but now he really doesn't exist. Youngjae also gonna have to flash away. And well, DK, they finally agree, we're gonna stop playing with our food, aiming, flashing on top of the enemy team. And they will eventually just clean up the rest of Bro. Bro, a immaculate defense. Just beautiful stuff from them, but at the end of the day, DK just too powerful. And aiming will do 8,000 damage and not die a single time in the game and pick up the POG and the Gold King this week. Congratulations, as DK will take down the Nexus for game number 1.
Damage to champions, a big fat goose egg under Samber on that last fight. I think that really says it all.
I thought Youngjae's Lilia, jokes aside, was actually quite strong. But it just wasn't enough to get across the line. See a big difference in damage from the jungle, but it's not what Vi is there for. And eventually, Lucid did figure that out as well. He's like, oh yeah, I could just ult people. And